Hello, welcome to the vlog. Today we are starting a vlog where I am going to be reading my NetGalley arcs. If you don't know what NetGalley is, it's pretty much just like this site. It's free for you to sign up and you can apply to get advanced reader copies of books. Yay! I have never gotten like a physical arc ever sent to me. I think if you want that, you have to actually reach out to publishers. These are like ebooks. I know that there are a few other sites that do kind of the same thing, but yeah, NetGalley is the one I use. This week I hope to get through 3 books. I know it's kind of a big number. I already read one, which was, I have to look at my list, hang on. So many things going on today that I'm just like, wow. They just released the first teaser of She-Hulk, and it's called She-Hulk Attorney at Law. CGI is a little interesting. In some parts I really like it, but other parts I'm just kind of like, it looks a little bit like a little weird. The one for Mark Ruffalo looks amazing though, so I'm like, did they spend majority of the budget on Mark Ruffalo? I would not put it past them. Anyway, Wash Day Diaries. It's about a group of 4 black friends, kind of like slice of life, I would assume. And it really focuses on their friendships, and I feel like the whole hair thing is kind of like this underlying background topic that goes throughout the whole story. You get to see them and like how they go about doing their hair and how they assist each other with their hair, and like just how hair is just a really big thing. I say this as my hair looks a mess. I really like the friendship, and I really felt like I was part of it, because there was one part where one of the friends is like texting the group chat and telling them about their weekend, and I'm like sitting here like, oh my gosh girl, tell me what happened. What happened next? No, they did not show up. Like, it's a graphic novel. I don't remember when it comes out, but I will be sure to put dates and everything of all of the stuff that I talk about up here. The one that I'm currently reading is The Wedding Season. Obviously a book about a wedding. She was supposed to get married, but literally the weekend of her wedding, her fiance calls it off, and she has so many weddings lined up for that summer because it's wedding season from spring to summer, and she was like, her wedding was supposed to like kind of kick off the season, and now she has to navigate going to all of these weddings by herself. I really like the writing. I really like our female lead in it so far. I'm on chapter 17, which is doing pretty good for me. On the side, I have the audiobook for Mexican Gothic, because if you know that I have not had success in reading Mexican Gothic myself physically, and I just have never really been able to successfully get through this book. I have picked it up and put it down many a times. As you can see, there's a bookmark in here, but it just has not worked out for me. So I got the audiobook finally after weeks and weeks of waiting, and hopefully we can get through it very, very quickly and finish it also this week. But I think that's the only book that I plan on reading this week that is not going to be an arc. I am working on a thumbnail for a video right now, editing it. I am really bad at doing thumbnails, but I do my best. I try. But the more important update is that I did finish, what is it called? The Wedding Season. I finished it last night, as I said I would, and it was so good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't really like rate it critically. I gave it 5 stars. I was just kind of like, you know what? I enjoyed this. I had fun. I had giggles. I liked the friendship. I liked the family relationships and like the support system. I loved how Freya was. I really liked her. I feel like I probably would be friends with someone like Freya. Considering I've been in a reading slump, that was like the first real book that I've read in a really long time. So I think that that is something, and we are going to applaud that effort. I am trying to decide if I want to read American Royalty or How to Fake It in Hollywood. I don't know which one I want to read more. Hi. It is a few days later. Today I am going to clean my makeup brushes, because obviously, if you couldn't tell by like some of the videos on this channel, I have been doing my makeup a little bit more and starting to get back into those routines. So I desperately need to clean my brushes again, and you should clean your makeup brushes regularly. And I'm going to listen to the audiobook for Mexican Gothic because I do need to finish that. I have managed on my own to get up to chapter 6.
Like in one of Catalina's fairy tales, Beauty and the Beast, that had been it.
You will be happy to know that I finished cleaning all of my makeup brushes. Yay! It is now Monday. I have no real updates because I have not been reading my NetGalley arcs, but I did start American Royalty and I so far like it. I only got in like 4 or 5 chapters, but it's a start. I hope that I can read more of it tonight. Fingers crossed. Oh, let me show you what else I bought. Hang on. So, I got this in the mail today. I was so excited. It is another Funko Pop. Look at her. She's so pretty. I'm so excited. It's the like floating one. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. I don't know what other one I want to get. I don't think I need like every single one that she's ever had, but like certain ones I really like. Yeah, oh, I also did my nails. So this side is blue, like that, and then this side is I think I'm going to be obsessed with the 2 hands, the 2 different colors on my hands all summer. I think I'm obsessed. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I have nothing really great to say. I just wanted to come on here while I looked semi-presentable. Anyways, bye. Chapter 14 is where I am. So let me catch you up. Our main leads are Jameson, who is the royal prince, and then we have Danny, who is Duchess, who is a rapper from America, and that's pretty much our setup. Jameson is a professor at one of the local universities, and he is very much not in the public eye. He is very like removed from that life. His grandfather has passed. They want to do a birthday celebration or something honoring him, and the queen asked him specifically to get involved in this event. And while he's getting involved in the event, that is how somehow Duchess ends up coming to perform, and that's how they meet. So far, this has been a very slow pickup for the story for me. I just haven't been as interested in it as I thought I would. I thought right away I would just kind of be like thrown in and like really into the characters. I don't really care for either of them more than the other. They're just both there. Nearly halfway through, and they only just met. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 chapters ago, and we've already gotten like 2 very scenes. Let's get into the real spoilers of it all. He literally fingered her the like second day they knew each other. What? Where is the decorum, everyone? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found. But I wasn't expecting it to happen like literally that fast. Like it's very much lust at first sight. So okay, I'm fine with that. But I thought there was gonna be a little bit more of a relationship or rapport, because the thing that I didn't like right away, and maybe because I wasn't super interested in the beginning is the reason why this kind of threw me off, but when Jameson met Danny at first, he kind of came on a little strong to me. Like he came in and without even really greeting her, and there was like a situation where she was originally supposed to stay at one of the various houses and cottages that they have on the estate, whatever, and something happened. There was like a leak or something, and they were like, oh, she can just stay with Jameson because Jameson lives in this big like castle by himself, mini castle, whatever. And that's how the close proximity is kind of coming into this. He just goes straight to the little assistant girl and he's like, what is going on? Why is this happening? Like, why is someone staying with me? This is not supposed to happen. Like, this is like totally irresponsible. Like, you need to find other accommodations, like right in front of her. Like, she's not right there. And I was just kind of like thrown off by that, because to my understanding, before we were introduced to him, he was more of the laid back royal. He was the one who didn't really care about all of that. He more wants to move forward without being that type of royal, like his father, his aunts, uncles, like the rest of them. He likes to see himself as excluded. So when he was coming in there kind of throwing a fit, like, I was just kind of like, wait, what the hell is going on? Like, you couldn't wait to have this conversation or be like more accommodating? And then he introduces himself to Dani, Duchess, and he's like, I'm not going to refer to someone as a duchess, if that's not their title. And I'm like, what? Why would you say that? Like, that's so weird, because you know her name is Duchess. Part of the reason why you picked her to perform, and what? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. So I was really thrown off by that, and it kind of just left a little feeling for me, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that, because like, why is he acting like that? And then the second they're like alone together, like the next day, he fingers her. What? And then they're in a bathtub together. I don't know. It threw me off. Hi friends. So I finished reading American Royalty, which was the last NetGalley arc that I needed to finish. Unfortunately, I did not love the book. I struggled through reading it, and I am so sad, because I wanted to love this book so much. The book had insta-love in it, and I do not like insta-love, and I think that was immediately what turned me off. I was just like, oh my god, this is not happening. I know it was supposed to be based off of Meghan and Harry, so I know it was going to be like a short, like, dating period, but I expected a little bit more than that. Like, I thought maybe there would be like deep conversations and like things like that, but it just felt like everything that I wanted them to focus on and talk about was just kind of brushed over quickly. And they're just like mutual understanding, like, oh, I totally understand what you're talking about, yes, you explained that perfectly, like, I totally get it. And then the things that I just did not care about as much, I felt like just spent so much time on it. The pacing was just not good. I didn't believe the chemistry between the two main characters. I just didn't believe that he cared about her to the point where he would give up everything. I didn't believe it. So the sex in this was not great. I think at first I thought it was going to be great, but it wasn't. And everything else was just like a summarized version of what happened, or it was like fade to black. Because I remember there was one chapter where they were like really getting things going, and he like picked her up and was like gonna carry her to the bed or something, or to the bathtub. I don't know where, I can't remember. But then the next chapter, where I thought they were gonna get like in depth and really get into the detail, and like, ooh, we were gonna have a full chapter full of just spice. There was nothing of the sort. So it just came back to once they were finished, and I was just like, oh, okay. This was one of my most anticipated reads of 2022. So first of all, getting the arc for it was like, oh my gosh, yes, I was so excited. But now I'm just sitting here like, ugh, I did not love it. I know that there's going to be people who love it, but like, it wasn't me. And then the ending, oh my gosh, that ending was just so, I don't understand it. I think I gave it 3 stars, but I think it's honestly probably 2 stars if I have to be really real, because there just weren't a lot of scenes that even stood out in this book to me that made me like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Anyways, that was the last book that I went to read for this NetGalley reading vlog. I'm pretty sure only, well, by the time this is up, only one of the books is out, I'm pretty sure. So definitely recommend The Wedding Season. I thought that one was really good, really cute. I liked it, and I would honestly buy that one. So yes, and I would also very much buy Wash Day. I thought that was a really cool graphic novel. I liked the art style. I liked the story. I like the friendships of it, hair and everything like that. Yes, hair, because I have new hair also. I think I do, yeah, I do. I don't even think I had this hair when I first started this vlog. So yeah, hair, it's a thing. We have the American Royalty, which I think, is this one of my first anticipated of 2022 that I've read? I think so. I don't know, I might be behind on that, but yeah, I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, comment, subscribe, turn on alerts and all of that so you don't miss new videos, and that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Dreams, baby. What can I do when a million